As a teenager, I was in Scouts, and one of the most important skills we learned was how to navigate using a compass and a map. These, of course, were the days before GPS or Google Maps, and we were trained. The first thing we had to do before we took a step off go was make sure our compass was calibrated with our map. The reason being, of course, the difference between magnetic and true north, even though it's only slight, meant that if we hadn't calibrated our compass with our map, we would wander off track by tiny degrees over time and end up somewhere very different to where we thought we were going. And see, it's exactly the same in business, but particularly for anyone in the sales profession. I mean, what if you were wandering off track and didn't even know? That's a key question we've got to keep asking ourselves, because for most of us in the sales profession, the way we gauge whether we're on track or not is by looking at KPIs like, how are our sales this month, or year-on-year growth from this time last year, or perhaps we look at indicators of market share, or how we're tracking against budget or our commission goals. And while those are helpful measures, they're limited. The reason they're limited is because they measure how effective the decisions you made 12 months ago were. I want to suggest to you the most important KPI for any sales profession is actually one that I call the law of amplification. And here's how it works. I want you to think of what you did yesterday. How did you spend your time? How many calls did you make to new clients? Not just existing clients to check in and see how they were going, but brand new clients. How many emails did you send to maybe set up meetings? How many meetings did you have that were productive and effective and purposeful? How much of your time was spent, for instance, on Facebook or Instagram, or just trolling through the internet? And what I want you to do is take what you did yesterday, how you spent your time yesterday, and amplify it. If you were to do the same things you did yesterday every single day for the next 365 days, would you be more successful in a year's time or less successful, or would you be about the same? Now, take this, by the way, to a personal level, and you think, what did you spend your time yesterday doing personally? What did you eat? Was it healthy or not so healthy? How many hours sleep did you have? Did you do any exercise? Because again, you compound that over time and it gives you an idea amplified where you're heading, the most important KPI in life. Now, take this from a personal level to a corporate level. What if everyone in your team did exactly the same thing that you did yesterday every day for the next 365 days? This is a key question for any leader, because you cannot expect your team to be doing the basics, the very things you want them to do, if you're not doing those things yourself. Because, in business and particularly in sales, we are really good at justifying busyness and calling it productivity. We're spinning our wheels but getting nowhere very quickly. We often forget to do the very basic things, and it's all about the basics. It's all about daily habits. That is the key to long-term sustained success in business, but particularly in the sales arena. We may create our habits, but over time our habits create us. They'll either keep us on track or they'll cause us to wander off track. Have you applied the amplification law to you and your business? I think you'd be amazed to discover what you learn if you do.